This might be the last story I'm able to tell you guys. It was the middle of winter, and me and Takumi were in middle school, and we decided to go and have a sleepover at my house. We decided to go and watch Supernatural, considering that was the only scary movies I had at the time. My mother and my brother decided to go to bed early, considering that they were tired. Me and Takumi decided to stay up. We stayed up to about 2 or 3 in the morning, and then we looked at each other and decided we were tired, so we were going to go to bed. But we were walking to my room. I noticed that Takumi looked very uneasy. I was in bed sleeping. I could hear that he was listening to Evanescence, my favorite album at the time. After I had been asleep for a few minutes, Takumi got up and turned on my light. I sat up in my bed and I looked at him with a blank expression on my face, and I said, "What?" Takumi turned around and looked at me and said, "I'm just going to the bathroom." I said, "Okay," and then I laid back down in bed. I heard him open up my door and close it, and walk down the hallway, opened up the door and closed it. A few seconds later, I heard this scream. I thought it was a drunk guy running down our driveway. All of a sudden, I noticed that it was Takumi's voice. He opened up the bathroom door and slammed it, ran down the hallway, opened up the door and slammed it, did a full frontal into my wall, and then he turned around, turned off the light, and put his hand over my mouth. My mum shouted from her bedroom asking, "Is everything alright?" I removed Takumi's hand from my mouth and I shouted out to my mum, "Yeah, Mum, everything's fine." I turned around and looked at Takumi and I whispered, "What's the matter?" Takumi looked really worried. He said, "There's someone or something in the bathroom." I said, "What?" "There's a man in your bathroom and he flushed the toilet when I was in there." I slightly laughed and said, "Takumi, that's just my brother." Takumi looked at me with his worried eyes wide as and said, "It's not your brother. This man was well built and he looked like he was in his 30s. My heart sank and looked at Takumi and knew that he wasn't lying. Though I was unsure if I should check it out or not. Considering that we just watched a scary movie, he could have just been frightened from that and imagining things. I decided to bring myself to go and be brave and check it out. So I said to Takumi that I was going to check it out. I got out of my bed and I went walking towards the door. He quickly grabbed me by the wrist and said, "Don't go out there." And I looked at Takumi and said, "I'll be fine. I'll be back in a matter of seconds." He let go of my wrist while I walked outside my door. I walked down the hallway into the bathroom. I had a look. There was nobody there. I had a look in the toilet. Nobody was there. And then suddenly, I felt a cold burst of wind along my back that gave me shivers up my spine. I felt like there was somebody behind me. I turned around as fast as I could, but there was nobody there. I could still feel the cold breeze, so I followed it. I noticed my back door was wide open. I'm sure I closed that. I was sure of it. I locked it and closed it. So why was it wide open? So I decided to grab the door, close it, and locked it as fast as I could. I have a look around the house. Couldn't find anybody. I went back into my bedroom and sat on my bed. Takumi looked at me, and I said to Takumi, "There's nobody in the bathroom, and there's nobody in the toilet. But you're right. Somebody was here." Me and Takumi couldn't go to sleep that night. I laid in bed thinking, who was he? What did he want? Why didn't he take anything? And why didn't he threaten any of us? The only thing he left us was answering questions. I haven't even told my mother or my brother about this. Me and Takumi never ever talk about it. But we hope this experience never happens again.